tutorial I'm going to demonstrate to you about how you can make laser engraving portraits. So the first step is to find out the good quality image that you want to portrait, and with the help of AI tools you need to convert that image into the sketch, and the process of conversion of image into sketch is being mentioned into the description box. Okay, now let's start with the laser engraving process. So first of all, we need to import the sketch that we have created. So click on this import option, select the sketch that we have created like this, then go to handle, then bitmap handle. Now here you will see the image that we have created. So just first thing is to 0 the brightness and contrast, then click on ether, then black and white, and click on apply view. Now here you will see that how it is going to look like, but you can see that certain details are not in this image, right? So in order to have that, we can just adjust the brightness level and keep on clicking the apply to view in order to check or review. Then again, if you are not satisfied, then it is an iterative process. You keep on changing the brightness and you would be able to find one time the good option. Now I think this image is satisfied in my opinion. So at the end you needed to just increase the resolution level around 1000 pixels per inch, then click OK once you're satisfied with each setup. So this is how it is going to look like. Now I wanted to have this portrait into the A4 size of frame. So I need to create the rectangular box of A4 size. So create a rectangle, specify the dimension by selecting it, like 210 as a width and 294 as a height. So my A4 size rectangle box has been set. Then move this image to here. Here also you can increase or decrease the size based on your requirements. Now if you want to mention the details like name and designation, then you need to go to this text option, select into the frame, and here you can mention the details that you wanted to enter. Like you can specify name as it is mentioned here, or else you can type it if you want to, and you can specify the font size, character spacing, line spacings as well. Here I don't want to do anything, so I'll just go with the default option and click OK. Here you can see the font size are not of my expectations, so I need to change the aspect ratio at first, and with this I can increase the size. So this size seems okay to me, or else you can just increase or decrease the height and width of font based on how you wanted to represent. So this seems okay to me, right? Now if I wanted to put a designation with the same aspect ratio of the font, then you just need to copy this with Ctrl C option and paste it with Ctrl V. Okay, so you can see the aspect ratio remains the same. Now you just double click the font which has been recreated, select this details that you have already there. Now go to the details where you have stored the detail, then copy that details, or else you can even type it here, then paste it. Okay, click OK, and you can see that the font height and width remains the same. Now if we want to reduce the size, then just drag and drop like this. Okay, now here if you can see the entire image is not set in order. So in order to set everything into the center line, then select the entire frame and select this option, center vertical. So with this you would be able to adjust everything in vertical align, or we can say central align. Now you can just adjust or drag the fonts or any details like this, and again just to verify. So in my opinion, I think the frame is ready to go. Now you just need to select the parameters for cutting and engraving. So select the image and select the layer, that is bitmap layer. Double click to that. You can specify 500 and as a speed and 25 as a minimum maximum power, and then click okay. Now in order to set the another layer for this fonts, let me select the fonts and specify the color tone. Each color tone specify another layer. Now let me select this blue layer, specifying the power for that, that is 500 as a speed, 25 as a power, and click OK. See, cutting parameters depends on the laser make and the bulb capacity. For these are the settings for me. However, the same settings can be done for you, or else based on your make and specification of the bulb you may need to change. So it is an iterative process that you need to follow, right? So my cutting power for this image and fonts are there, and let's check the simulation. So select all with Control plus A option, then go to simulation. Now here you can see that this is how the image would look like, and these are the fonts which are outlined in terms of engraving. Okay, so if I wanted to fill this, then we need to change one setting. So again we need to go back to that layer. Okay, then just instead of cutting, you just need to mention the scan. Click OK. With Control plus A, select all, and then click on preview. Now here you can see that now the fonts are filled. So based on your requirements, you can make certain changes like you wanted to have. So outline border that I wanted to cut, so let me specify another layer for that, and for that my cutting would be there. So selecting that layer. Now this time I wanted to cut, so my speed should be lesser and my power should be maximum. So 65, right? 10 as a speed, 65 as a power. Click OK. So what it's going to do, this is going to be engraved, this font is going to be engraved, and this outer layer would be the cut. So it will cut that size of frame within the MDF or any of such material that you are making. So these are small simple steps of how you can make portraits, how you can make or fill certain details and certain settings that you can have it, right? So do watch out this video. In case any doubts that you are facing, you can put that in comment box. Okay, thank you so much and have a nice day.